Greetings and welcome back to the Jacksonville Buzz. I am your host, Adrienne Houghton. Joining me in the studio today is a gentleman who has come here before, and he's told us about his wonderful productions with the Act II Community Players. And that, of course, is Gavin Turner. Welcome, Gavin.
Oh, thank you for having me. It's always good to spend time with you, Adrienne.
No, it's an absolute pleasure. I always like to find out about the new shows that you're doing.
Great.
Before we do that,
Okay.
Some of our viewers may not know about the Act II Players. So
Sure.
would you like to give a brief synopsis?
Happy to. So Act II Players is Mandarin's community theater, and we started just before COVID hit. So it's just been a thrill ride, to say the least. I forgot what the last production was, but then COVID hit. We've had to lay low. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization. So nonprofit and new, double hit with COVID.
Absolutely.
But we've just laid low, tried to do some planning, and now we're back. We're really excited about what lies ahead. I can't wait to share with the community more about what's coming up.
Fantastic. So you're doing a Coney Island Christmas.
Right.
Now that's a huge undertaking because it's not one of the most popular or well-known plays.
No.
So would you like to tell us a little bit about it?
I'm happy to. And first of all, Act II Players doesn't necessarily always pick the hits. We don't always pick the most popular. We like to pick meaningful stories, and that doesn't mean that popular doesn't have those. But we met with director Bethany Paolini, who, by the way, has just been phenomenal through this process. And we met with her, and she pitched a couple of stories, and one of them was Coney Island Christmas. I'd never heard of it. And when I heard about it, I was intrigued. So picture, if you will, the stage is going to be transformed to 1933 Coney Island in New York.
Okay.
The Abramovitz family, Jewish immigrant family, and their young, loud daughter, who has just been cast in the school pageant in the role of Jesus.
Okay.
So imagine the dinner conversations, of course. It's a beautiful, fun, funny, faith and family-friendly show that we're really excited about. And it details really what it's like to be an American. And it really talks a lot about the two different faiths and how they come together. And, they work through this. But I guarantee you it's a lot of fun.
So you've got a lot of children that are actually in this, haven't you?
We do. We have a cast of nearly 20, and as young as 10, 11, I think. And then, of course, we have a grandmother. I won't give ages out, but we have several adult actors too. So a wide range.
Where do you find your actors? Do they find you, or do you find them?
We do the best we can, marketing out whenever we have auditions. And we have people come in and audition for us. We also, word of mouth, oh, did you hear about the Coney Island Christmas? I was surprised that there are a lot of local actors who have heard of the show. And they said, oh, I hear you're doing this. I'd love to be a part of it. So it's just, they come out of the woodwork. But, as a new organization, we continue to grow and to build that base. And we send emails, we do Facebook, we do Instagram, website, do everything we can to get the word out.
And how many shows do you do a year?
Yeah, that's hard to say since we've been laying low due to COVID.
Of course.
So it really is hard to say. Well, there'll be 4 shows this weekend. Friday, evening show at 7, 2 shows on Saturday at 2 and 7, and then a Sunday matinee show at 2 o'clock. As far as number of shows, first of all, Act II Players is we want to do shows, we want to do plays, musicals, workshops, all sorts of things. So one of the things I'm excited about is in early January, now that we're hopefully getting back to a normal routine, the board will be coming together to really define our mission and our goals and really set a season of shows coming up that we'll be happy to announce later.
Now, you mentioned that it's all taking place this weekend. And where is it taking place?
Yes. We are very blessed and fortunate to have community partnerships with Mandarin United Methodist Church, which is where the shows will be. And if you haven't been there, the auditorium that they allow us to use is 400 seats, beautiful seats.
Super comfy.
It's very comfy.
Beautiful stage.
It is. I would say you'll fall asleep, but that wouldn't bode well for the show. But they're very comfortable. It's great sound system, lights, and really excited about that. We also have an amazing partnership with Almost Home Daybreak, who allows us to use their facility for rehearsal purposes. So we're very, very fortunate. Obviously, an end goal is to have our own space, but that's not going to happen overnight, as you can imagine.
Okay.
So we're very fortunate in the community partnerships with these organizations.
How can people get tickets? Because that's the most important thing.
Yes,
you need
it
an
is.
audience.
Yes, it is. We do need an audience. So if you visit our Facebook page or Instagram or our website, Act2Players.org, all the information is there. We also have flyers that are up around the Mandarin area with a QR code you can scan to buy tickets. We will also have walk-ups. If you decide the day of the show you'd like to see it, come on up. We'll take cash, credit card, firstborn, you name it.
Fantastic. Gavin, thank you for coming in and telling us about the theatre. And the next time you do something else, we'd be delighted to find out about that too.
Well, I'll be back. Always a pleasure to be with you. Thank you.
Thank you. And don't forget, if you'd like to know any more information, you can always find it out at iwantabuzz.com.